Hello, this is Brenda Green, and I'd like to welcome you to Living in the Go. Today, I want to talk to you about your money memories. The topics that I want to cover are your earliest money memories and the lessons that you learned over the years because all of that makes you who you are today. So let's get into it. So, how did you learn about money? So, think about it. What was your earliest money memory? I know for me, it was when I was about 8 years old, I guess. And my mother asked me to get on the phone with a bill collector and lie and say that my parents weren't at home. I felt so uncomfortable and I stammered through the whole thing. It was frightening for me. But it left a lasting impression in terms of the fact that I never wanted to have to deal with bill collectors. So think about your earliest money memory because it molds you, it shapes you in terms of the way you think about money. The other thing that I want you to think about is that how did your family handle money? Well, certainly mine was the duck and dodge because we were very, very poor. We didn't have money, so we struggled. So think about how your family handled money because, again, that forms and shapes the way you view money today. And the last thing I want you to think about is are you a saver or a spender? Does this cause you problems? So, savers and spenders. So, you don't want to save so much that you aren't living, but you don't want to spend so much that you can't live because you can't afford the roof over your head because you're constantly saving. It may seem daunting to you right now to think about all those things, but I'll tell you, every successful self made person had to begin by earning money first and spending less than they earned, and then taking that money and saving it and putting it into investments that gave them dividends and interest. So if you're coupled up with a person who's a spender, find out what their early money memories are and share yours with them as well. Because knowledge is power. It will help you see how the habits that they have were created. And maybe those are things that you could work on together and talk through and come to better solutions. I do advocate for saving because things happen in life and you need to have money stashed for that and saving for your future. But you also should be able to spend a little bit too because you want to have some fun, but everything in moderation. Now, as always, I do have my beliefs. So everyone's money memory is unique. You need to build there and change your circumstances. So I share my earliest money memory, but think about yours. Is it helping you now? Is it hindering you? I know my money memory made me decide that I wanted to be a saver and to pay my bills on time no matter what. So that was a habit that I formulated based on my money memory. So think about yours. Change your family's outlook on money. So, in your family unit, how are you handling money? Think about the memories that you had early on that are making your family do certain things. Because, again, if you have children, they're watching you. So, formulate those things with your partner and, again, ask them about their money memories so you can come up with a better plan for your family, a better strategy. Your children learn from what you do, not what you say. So if you're telling them to save their money, but they see you constantly spending or you're out there running up the credit cards, they're looking at what you do, not what you say. There are positives and negatives to your money memories because, again, it formulates your future, your present. So embrace them. My negative turned me into a positive because I became such a huge saver and really savvy in terms of how I handle my money. And I shared that with my own family so that my children growing up knew those things were important. So think about that. So, as always, I want to thank you so much for your time and attention. The topics that I'm covering are things that I think about all the time, and then sometimes I get feedback from you in terms of what you'd like to hear. So, share your feedback with me, and I will embrace that and find different topics to talk about, research, and give to you. So, if you like this presentation, please hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to like me. Thanks, and have a great day.